Resilient Beauties. Can you believe we are on week 93 of this journey? So if you're new here, I am Sheena. I've been documenting my GLP-1 journey, the good, the bad, the slow, everything in between. But before we get into all of that, how was your week? Let me know. Did you have any struggles, any wins? Let's put that in the comments so we can support each other. I had a good week. It wasn't the best week, but I definitely saw some changes in the last 9 days that we're heading in the right direction. So I'm hovering around 222, and we can look at it two ways. So we could be like, hey girl, you lost 2 pounds, or we could be like, you gained weight. Let me explain. So my lowest was 217, but I started like creeping up like 218, 219. At one point I saw 225, and I was like, girl, you better get it together. So like in the month of August, I know it's only 9 days, so don't come for me. But the month of August, I've been consistent, and I know it's only 9 days, but those 9 days count, okay? Because the last time I did 75 soft, I only made it to like day 3. So we happy about these 9 days. But my main focus right now is getting at least 30 minutes of activity in a day. So I don't care if I'm walking outside, getting on the bike, doing stretching. Like I just need to do something every day. And I'm proud to say that every day since the start of the month, I have done something for 90 minutes. I've also been challenging myself to get more water in. The goal is 80 ounces of water. And I did like 80 ounces, maybe like 3 days. I think I did 40 the last 2 days. So I'm doing better because I was struggling before to get like 2 ounces of water. Let me know, how much water do you track your water? How much water are you trying to drink a day? Because I'm not at a place that I can drink a gallon of water. I'm not gonna say I can't. I'm not even trying to do that right now, okay? Right now, 60 to 80. You know, if I finish like one of my cups, it's 40 ounces. So at least minimally, whatever, I should be drinking at least the 40 ounces. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the challenge, and I mix it with Crystal Light, it's just remembering to drink. But if it was like champagne, I probably wouldn't have that problem, right? So like I said, I had seen 225, but last week I was checking the app, and I'll put it here, I was about 224, and when I got on the scale this morning, I was 222. So we're heading in the right direction. I ain't gonna say it this time because I say every video about Wonderland. We're gonna let that be. Let's just get to the 210s, okay? Forget Wonderland right now. Let's see 209, okay? Let's get there. Even if I got to 215, that would still be a new low. And it's so much more than just the number, but I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I like to see the number go down, okay? With the workouts that I've been doing like 30 minutes. Sometimes it's all cardio, sometimes it's strength and cardio, sometimes it's just strength. This week, I wanna focus like on 3 times per week, doing an additional 15 minutes of just strength focused workout. Because it's all about, I wanna make sure that I'm getting that muscle. That's gonna change how your body changes while you're losing that weight. I ain't a doctor or a personal trainer, I just know it's important. Food wise, I've been good. No, I've been okay. Because food wise, like I was keeping it simple. I one of the days I did like the 1 banana, 2 eggs. It's a good way to get that protein in and then get that fiber, potassium in, and it tastes good. It's not a regular pancake, but to me it tastes good, especially if you add some strawberries on it. Maybe if you have a little Nutella, do what you want to do with it. I made some ground turkey. Ground turkey is that easy thing. I could make bowls out of them. I ate it with rice one day. But I need to go back to my full meal prep. I don't think I want to meal prep 5 days worth of food, but at least have like 3 days prep and have an idea. Earlier, I wrote down like what I plan to go shopping for. So I'm gonna make like sausage, egg, English muffin sandwiches for my son this week for breakfast because he's starting school this week. And then for me, for breakfast, I don't really know. Like, I don't want an English muffin sandwich every day. I think I'm gonna go boil me some eggs, and I think I'm gonna do like hot dog and a boiled egg for breakfast, like 3 days. And then the other 2, I'm gonna do intermittent fasting, so I won't eat breakfast those days. I am meeting with the nutritionist tomorrow morning if I wake up on time, because it's like a 7:30 in the morning appointment. But depending on what our conversation goes, maybe I would change whatever I'm gonna get for me for breakfast or lunch. So we'll see about food wise what we're gonna do. But this week I was taking videos of everything I ate and uploading them, and I think I did it for like 3 days. But the last 2 days I was like, I don't want to show this. Not that it was the worst, but it's like, girl, you're not even eating things that make sense. Like, I don't know, but whatever. It's a safe space. I'm gonna post the 2 days that I didn't post before, but eating, we're getting there. But I really think that when I have the appointment with the nutritionist, it's going to help. And the nutritionist is part of my membership. I get my medication through mochihealth. It's a telehealth service. So mochihealth connects you with the providers. So you'll have a doctor that you video chat. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to see where you are. That's when you can decide, like, are you going to stay on a certain dosage? Are you going to increase? Kind of see, like, it's like a check-in, and it's nice to have. And then they also provide the dietitian, as I mentioned earlier, so you can make an appointment with your dietitian, and that's part of your membership. Mochi was one of the most affordable telehealth platforms that I found when I was looking at different ones to see who I was going to go to, because I really wanted to stick with Tirzepatide. If you're curious about Mochi or about Semaglutide, Tirzepatide, I've been on both, and I'm an open book. Just drop those comments and I have no problem answering any questions. If you're interested in getting started, I will drop that link in the comments of the video, and you can use the code on screen. You can save $40 on your first month with Mochi. If you have any questions, I'm an open book. Drop them in the comments. No judgment, no gatekeeping. You know, we're in this together. It is not an easy journey. This is not a quick fix. This is a lifestyle. You know, I'm on week 93 and I plan to be here until I'm on week 300.